Hey friends, welcome back to Ball Homestead. Today I'm just going to show you around the farm a little bit, so stay tuned. Oh, the chickens. They've all been fed. They've still got food up there. Here's our evasive rooster. He got away from us one day and we've never been able to catch him again, but here's all the girls. They're doing good. All the bannies are doing good. I looked today and I think we might have 4 hens and 4 roosters of the little chicks. They are so comical. They're pretty little birds too. Isn't she a pretty little bird? Let's walk down here a ways and see if I can get some of the babies. Oh, they just run. Oh, look at the noodle beans. They are pretty. Pretty much the garden's a blank slate. We do have a few things out here, a few tomatoes and a few peppers. But we're kind of waiting on fall planting. We've got the beds cleaned out. This is our asparagus bed. That's why it's a mess. And we've got most of the beds cleaned out. I've got, looks like something's got a hold of our squash there. But anyways, we had planted some late squash, but I'm debating on my beds because me and this Bermuda grass, I've already cleaned them out once and I can already see it coming back, of putting cardboard or some ground cover of some sort over it, because look, it's stressing me out. I don't want to have to dig this Bermuda out again, and I've already done it once. The Cooney family is doing great. Millie, George Cooney, and Lucy Cooney all are doing good. George has got a little bit of lettuce and some beans on his back from getting fed earlier, but I can't hardly get them out of my way when I'm ready to pour the feed. They're doing good. All fat as ticks. Ain't that right, Lucy girl? Here's Peanut. He's growing. She is growing. Here comes Miss Stella. She's been licking out the bucket. They love to clean the buckets out after I bring them home from work for the pigs. All the gravy and stuff. Here is Gizmo and Brandy. Brandy is her wonderful ornery self. She's the only doe I'm not sure if she's bred or not. She's the only one, but she acts like a buck half the time. Still eating. We got Billy Earl, Miss Poppy here. She's big and pregnant. We got little Miss Hot Molly over here. She's big and pregnant with her first pregnancy this time. Ain't that right, Malls? You're gonna be a good mama, ain't you? Yes, you are. Here's Miss Stella. She's pregnant too. Stella. And Miss Penelope, she's pretty big too. But my biggest doe of all, which I think she's gonna have twins, and I'm super excited. Brandy's just a troublemaker, is my sweet, sweet honey girl. Oh, my sweet, sweet honey girl. Her bag's already full. She's so broad. This is the biggest I've ever seen her. And she is the sweetest. She's my favorite goat. She is the sweetest goat ever. Her and little Miss Molly. Yeah, little Miss Molly here. They are both sweet. I'd actually have considered maybe getting more goats like them that's hornless. But we'll just have to wait and see, because Miss Poppy is a good milker. And so is Miss Penelope. They don't really like to be handled much, but they're very good milkers. So we'll just have to see. And Brandy is just ornery. She is the orneriest goat I've ever seen. Yes, she is. My sweet little honey girl. And little Peanut, he comes and hangs out with the goats too. But we're getting close to kidding season, friends. Getting close. I'm expecting it to start anytime in September. So I put these little buckets around with feed in them for them during feeding time, so everybody has their own place, because if I don't, it's just a fight all the way. And I usually put hay in the feeders, but since it's been so hot and this is a little breeze here, I just put it on the ground. They don't waste much of this hay. They love it. They love this hay, but over in the sides where there's not a good breeze, it's so hot. And the Bacon Brothers, Hammy and Pork Chop, they are growing like little ticks. They love their scraps, that's their favorite. And you can see Pork Chop's got a little gravy on his back. I'm sure Hammy will lick that off before long. But the goats, when I bring scraps home from work, the goats love to lick the gravy out of the bucket, so I'll let them. It ain't gonna hurt them none. They like to know everything I'm doing too. They follow me around, don't you, sweet honey girl? You are such a sweet girl, and you're such a good mama too. It won't be long, will it? It won't be long. Brandy, she's got to see what I'm doing. There's little Gizmo, little blue-eyed buck. He's Stella's buck. And there's Miss Stella. Life's good on the homestead, though. I hope we have a good kidding season, and it's going to be here before we know it, friends. Already starting to bag up. All of them except Miss Brandy there, and I don't think she's bred. She's been acting like she's been trying to act like a buck. I don't know. I've never had a doe do that, so I'm not really sure. But everybody else is big and pregnant and miserable. They all like to check and see if there's anything to lick in the buckets every day. So, or not every day, it's about every other day. But Billy Earl, we still haven't got him traded out, but soon. I talked to my friend today, and he said that we could just come get him and trade out for which buck we wanted. So we may try to do that soon. Give you a little update on the animals. I hadn't done that in a while, and we feeding time is a little crazy around here, so I don't do videos then, because I've just got it sounds like a zoo when I pull up every day. Don't it, Molly? Yeah, it sounds like a zoo, don't it? Imagine every goat doing what she's doing right now. And every pig oinking. And then there's Peanut chasing me around like, give me my food. That's right. And the chickens. Which we've got quail too, but we are planning on either butchering or selling what stock we have. I'm just too many stipulations, and I don't have enough time to do my quail eggs anymore, so we're just gonna discontinue that, and we won't keep the quail if we can't do the quail eggs because the feed's just too expensive. Yep. That's right, Stell. These goats bring me a lot of joy. They are hilarious. When we get babies, they really are, because those little babies just buck and carry on. Here's Miss Snowball. She's doing good. We don't have any babies right now. Here's Cindy Hopper. She's doing good. Mr. Oliver, who's just fair in the heat. And Princess here, she's doing good too. But everybody's doing good on the homestead. These chickens crack me up. They have been laying like crazy, friends. We've been getting like 2 dozen a day of eggs. I don't know what happened, but boy, they have just went crazy laying. I'm thankful though, we've got lots of eggs. And they're funny. They're waiting on me whenever I get here every day. Sounds like a zoo. Here's yesterday and today's egg haul. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, we are getting one during the heat of summer, which we're still hot, I was getting like, 6, 8 a day one day, and then the next day I get about 16. Now I'm getting like 24 a day. So everybody's kicked up in high gear, so I'm not complaining. But I'm going to get Wayne a bunch of breakfast burritos made up now to try to use some of these eggs up, because I think I have about 5 or 6 dozen already in the fridge. And I just got rid of 10 dozen, so I mean, it's definitely not a problem. We'll figure out some way to use them or gift them, but I'm just super impressed. I've had chickens a long time, and this is probably the best in this kind of heat our girls has ever laid. Anyways, all right, friends, I hope you enjoyed seeing all the animals, and I'm gonna finish up these breakfast burritos for Wayne and call it a day. Until next time, friends, goodbye.